number 56, Tony Wing. At one wing, number 55, Caleb Reynolds. At the other wing, number 94, Holden Pemberton. At 1B, number 10, Preston Harris. And at the other D, number 18, JT Jasper. In goal for the Stars, number 32, Matthew Taylor. The coaches for the Stars, head coach Jim Blackovitz, assistant coaches Mike Varsity and Jack Ford.
Good morning and welcome to our broadcast of Kansas City Stars hockey. Today it is Mid-America High School Hockey League varsity action between the Kansas City Stars and the Springfield Spirit. Today's game from the Jordan Valley Ice Park in Springfield, Missouri. Teams getting final instructions from their coaches. It will be underway in just a moment. Second of a two-game weekend series between these two teams. The Stars took the opener last night by a score of 4-1. Tony Wayne gets the nod at center for the Stars to begin this game, and we're underway. Battle for the puck in the circle. It's sent near the blue line, picked up there by the Spirit and played over to center. Number 58 takes it there for the Spirit, plays it across to number 2 off his stick. Puck down in front of us, now pops up in the air, glove down by Reynolds. Reynolds gets knocked down, the puck ends up behind the net where Jasper grabs it there. Plays it up the boards for Harris. Harris had the puck pop out to the circle, kept in the zone, but now the Stars get it out. Pemberton got knocked down, but the Stars come in 2-on-1. Here's Harris with shot, he scores! Harris got the wrister off. It was a 2-on-1 with Reynolds. And the Stars get on the board just 35 seconds into the game and take a 1-0 lead. Harris gets the goal. The Stars on the board just 35 seconds into this game. Springfield takes the face off number 29. Plays it ahead. It goes into the Stars zone where Jasper will pick up there for the Stars. Backhands it off the board. Big puck to the top of the circle. Stars able to get it out. Springfield quickly gains possession and then promptly sends it all the way back to in their own zone. With the meat on the forecheck. Number 5 with the puck getting harassed. Now the puck ends up in the circle. Played off the boards. Springfield finally able to get it out. Pass up to number 0. He's 1-on-3. Blows a tire. Send into the zone. Number 29 comes away. He gets around the defender. Nice pad save by Taylor. Matthew Taylor back in goal for the Stars. Played outstanding yesterday. Stopping all but one shot. Had to make a nice save there. Early in this hockey game. Bouncing puck still in the zone. Number 75. Battling along the boards with Jasper. Stars chip it up. Mead plays it off the boards and out of the zone. Number 5 for Springfield retreats back into his own zone, plays it up the center. Puck deflects off a couple of sticks down the ice. Mallory plays it up the boards. Number 69 gets in front of that. Tried to throw it to the front of the ice, but the Stars deny that. And back comes Kyle Mead up the left-hand side. He'll chip it in the zone and head to the bench. The Stars making a change. Mallory gets down there quickly in the forecheck, circles around to the front of the net, sends one toward the net, can't save by the goalie, and a shot along the ice. Van Heerden plays it behind the net. Number 69. Up the boards, 22 will backhand it up, held in by Mallory at the point. He chipped it down, but Springfield gained possession there and played across the ice. Number 43 over to number 69, pass off his stick. Roberts puts on the break, sends it toward the net, bouncing puck in front, still loose out in front. And now the goalie's got it covered up under the pads. Welcome all of you joining us on the live feed. Hopefully we won't have any issues like we did yesterday. We'll get a full game here. The shot goes just wide of the goal. Number 22 for Springfield gets there first with Cook on him. Played to center. Picked up there by Mallory. Pass too far from Paulson. Into the zone. Number 43 takes it there for the Spirit up the boards. Roberts ties up his man along the boards. Battle for the puck there. It's backhanded out to center. And taken there by Van Heerden. He sends it over to Mallory. Mallory puts on the brakes and plays a pass that misses Dalton Roberts. This will go down the ice, and the Stars will be whistled for an icing. Face-off coming to the Stars zone to the right of Matthew Taylor. Puck tied up in the circle, and I played into the corner. Ray for the Stars plays it around the board, try to get it to Marchand. He'll chase up the boards, but Reynolds gets it there for the Stars and sends it out of the zone up to Wayne. Could control it, and he's chipped back to center. Reynolds coming up the middle of the ice, sends it forward. He then sent back into the Stars zone, where Ray grabs it for the Stars, up to Pemberton. Pemberton lost it just outside the blue line. It's picked up there. Reynolds gets it back to the Stars and sends it in. Now we got a race for the puck. Number 2 will get there first with Pemberton on the forecheck. Number 2 plays it off the boards. He held in by Reynolds at the point. He sends it down. Wayne gets there behind the net. Has Pemberton right out in front. Tried to throw it in front of the net, but the pass was off the mark and goes all the way down the ice. And Gavin Ray will have to chase it down in the corner and skate it behind his own net. Plays it up the near side boards. Reynolds tried to get it to Wayne. The pass off the mark. Picked up there by number 75. He loses it momentarily. Loose puck just outside the zone. The Stars would have been offside. So they have to regroup, and the pass is back on Matthew Taylor, who plays it to the corner. Ray up the near side boards for Reynolds. Pass gets past him. Number 5 avoids one defender. Tries to cut it to the center of the ice, throws it to the net. Harris there to deny that. And Reynolds will send it down. And we'll have a whistle for an icing. Face off the puck at the top of the slide area, now played out of the zone. Harris backhands it in. Keeps the hit behind the net. It was a very physical game last night. We'll see if that kind of they're going to have another physical game, it appears, as the referee's letting the kids play, letting them finish their checks. Here's Harris, sends one wide of the goal. He gets knocked down in the process. Puck ends up in the corner. Meade puts a body on a Spirit, and the puck pops up over the glass and out of play. Face off in the Springfield zone. The Springfield wearing their alternate, kind of call it orange-ish letters with Springfield in diagonal block letters down the front of the sweater. Here's number 58 down the right-hand side. Try to throw it into the slide area. Bouncing puck, shot right on. Blocker saved by Taylor. Number 69 gets it off the stick of Van Heerden. Puck behind the net. Played into the corner. Van Heerden puts a body on the Spirit. Number 58 comes away with it. Cooking to help out for the Stars. Number 69 grabs the puck along the half board, throws it out in front. Lamonda denied that one. Puck down low in the corner, taken there by 58. Try to throw it back. That hit Van Heerden's skate. 58 gets it back. Try to bring it out in front, lost the puck. Gets it back. Circles it down now. And then good stick by Cook, and the Stars come away with it. Van Heerden up the right-hand side will chip it down to the blue line. Picked up there by the Spirit and played across. Number 43 at the bottom of the circle plays it behind the net. The puck off the boards where number 51 will grab it. Cross-ice pass to 58. 58 up the right-hand side will carry it into the zone. 58 sends a shot wide of the goal. The puck caroms up the far side board. Number 51 plays it back to the point. Puck played around behind the net. Mallory, number 58, puck comes right out in front. Loose out in front of the hit Van Heerden skate. The Stars come away with it. Lamonda up the center of the ice with Roberts. Lamonda will carry it into the zone up the right-hand side. Sends it around behind the net. Roberts. The Stars rather making a change. Roberts headed to the bench. I thought he was going to go after the puck. Here's a steal in the zone by Wayne. Tried to get it to Reynolds off his stick. Puck ends up along the boards. Springfield comes away with it. Number 91 up the right-hand side, cuts it to the center of the ice, gets knocked down by Ray. Loose puck at the top of the circle, taken away by the Stars, off the stick of Pemberton. Marchand plays it to Wayne. Wayne in the slide area in front of his own net. There's a dangerous pass out there, but Springfield wasn't ready for it, and Marchand chips it ahead. Marchand tried to chase out his own pass, but Springfield will send it in. Ray overskates the puck. Picked up there by Springfield in the corner. Centering pass, went through the slot area. Held it at the point, played around behind the net. Number 8 in the corner, being harassed by Ray. Puck comes loose, picked up there by number 91. Good poke check by Reynolds as he gets it down the ice. Now we got a race for the puck. Number 2 and Reynolds. Pemberton down there as well. Number 2, Reynolds puts a body on him. The Springfield comes away with it. Pass through the neutral zone area into the Star zone. Harris tried to play it out of the zone, played it off the boards. Pemberton there to help him out to get it out of the zone. Fired right back in, and Jasper will pick it up behind the net, takes it to the far side corner, now plays it back behind the net to Preston. Preston Harris up to Jasper had to chase down the pass off his stick. Now throws it in the center of the ice. Here's the Stars with a 3-on-1. A shot by Evans, and he scores! Stars had a 3-on-1, and Evans went in, took the pass, and wristed it past the goalie. And the Stars take a 2-0 lead with 7:23 to play in the first period. Evans gets the goal for the Stars. We'll see what the assists are. Since they announced them off the face-off, it's handled by Harris. Harris might get an assist on the play. Here's number 5, up to 0. Up to there by Willington, had it knocked off the stick just outside the blue line and send it into the zone.
Stars scored by number 14, Austin Evans. Assist by number 55, Caleb Reynolds, and number 18, JT Jasper.
Okay, so it's Reynolds and Jasper getting the assist on the goal by Evans. Centering attempt by Harris, who's denied behind the goal. Kept in by Willington. Will send it down into the corner. Mead for the Stars. Gets bumped along the boards. The puck spurts out near the side. Harris puts a body on an orange sweater Spirit. Comes out of the zone. Jasper with it. Jasper sends it into the zone. And the Stars look to make a change. There's a pass to hit Willington. The puck's still in the zone. Mead on the forecheck. Number 75 comes away with it for the Spirit and skates it behind his own net. Reverses it near side. Up to number 5. Willington. He got the puck, threw it right through the goal crease. Nobody there for the Stars, so Springfield able to regain possession and bring it up the center of the ice. There's number 29 with a burst of speed down the right-hand side. He'll send it into the zone as the Spirit look to make a change. Puck in the corner. Mallory puts a body on number 75. 75 comes away with the puck. Back to the point. One sent toward the net, the side of the goal. Puck here into the corner. Number 51 threw it right to the goal crease. That hit Taylor's pad, and Plamondon will pick it up for the Stars. Plamondon tries to get it up to Mead. He and number 5 collided there just inside the red line. Puck sent along the blue line. Shipped up the boards. Plamondon comes away with it from the Stars. Sends it in the zone. Tries to get up to Paulson. Paulson gets around the defender. Paulson with a shot and a save. Paulson trying to get it back, being harassed there by number 51. Number 5 picks up the loose puck for the Spirit. Good poke check by Cook. Goes to the front of the net, but that was canceled out by the Spirit. And they'll bring it up. Puck still in the zone. Paulson down in the corner. Lost possession. Plamondon pinching in. Plays it back to Van Heerden. Van Heerden down in the corner for Paulson. For Plamondon. Plamondon pass to Paulson off his stick. Cook plays it back to the point. Here's Mallory teeing one up. That deflects off bodies. Kind of pinballed his way toward the net. Ends up in the corner. Plamondon gets knocked down. Van Heerden pinching in. Not able to keep it in. Here comes the Spirit 2-on-1. Down the right-hand side. Number 69 over to 51. 51 with that shot. Great save by Taylor. Puck came right out in front of him. Taylor lost sight of it, but the Stars able to clear it out before any damage can be done by the Spirit. Number 69, puck taken there by Mallory at center. Number 51 will send it around behind the net. Van Heerden, or Mallory rather, for the Stars. Plays it ahead. Glove down by Van Heerden. Van Heerden chips it up the board, trying to get it to Cook. Cook took a whack at it. Pemberton for the Stars will send it down, and that'll be whistled for an icing. 4:17 to play, opening period. The Stars with a 2-0 lead. Off the face-off, the Stars control it. Ray behind the net. Brings it to the front of the goal, now carries it out wide. At the left-hand side, Ray will carry it into the zone. Got Wayne cutting toward the net. Ray throws it right to the front of the net. They score! Pemberton got the rebound as Ray sent it to the front of the net and hit the goalie's pad. And the Stars take a 3-0 lead with 4:03 to play in the opening period. I believe it's Pemberton that got the goal. Ray will certainly get the primary assist. We'll see if there's another assist, but it's a 3-0 Stars lead. Here's a chance for Reynolds getting around the goal. He scores! Right off the face-off. Puck went into the zone. Reynolds picked up the Reynolds picked up the loose puck and flipped it over the goalie's shoulder, and the Stars now have a 4-0 lead. barely got the first goal figured out, and then he goes and does that, and Stars score 2 goals, 7 seconds apart. 29 plays it behind the net. Here's Zero with it. Zero gets double teamed. We're going to have a penalty coming up, and that's going to go against the Stars.
Assist by number 2, Gavin Ray. Comes to a 10:57 into the first period. Then we have another Stars score. Number 11 goes scored in the first period. Number 55, Caleb Reynolds. Assist by number 26, Tony Wayne.
So Wayne got the first goal. The Stars' third goal. Reynolds gets the Stars' fourth goal. Penalties to Gavin Ray. 2 minutes for a hit from behind. He's going to get a 2 and a 10. Chad Cook will come over to serve the minor. Penalty comes at the 11:19 mark of the first period, and the Spirit will have the first power play of the game. And here's a chance for Reynolds on a breakaway. Reynolds on a breakaway, and a nice save by the goalie. Reynolds tried to do what he did on the last goal, flip it over his shoulder, and this time the goalie got the better of it. Pass to the center of the ice. Number 25 up the left-hand side. Number 25 tried to shoot, fan down. The puck ends up behind the net. Harris plays it up the boards. It's going to be held in by 5. Still backhanded up the boards. Behind the net, Harris sends it around the boards and down the ice. Laid up the ice. Here's number 5. Sends it into the zone. The puck behind the net. Jasper gets there for the Stars. And number 29 in the forecheck plays it around. It's held in by number 5 from the circle. Stick save by Taylor. Puck carried all the way out of the zone. And it's picked up there by number 51 at the red line. Pass almost taken away by Evans. Now Evans does have it. Evans falls down. The puck rolls in on goal. It's covered up. And we're going to have a penalty coming up as Evans was tripped on his way to the goal. And we'll be playing 4-on-4 for the next 52 seconds. Spirit penalties to number 51. 2 minutes for tripping. The penalty comes at the 12:27 mark of the first period. 4-on-4 for the next 52 seconds, and the Stars will get a power play, an abbreviated power play off the face-off with the Stars controlling it. Wellington behind the net takes a bump along the boards, plays it down in the corner for Evans. Evans on the backhand now reverses it to the forehand. He's got Wellington circling out near the front of the net. Evans had it taken away. Picked up there by the Spirit, played across to number 29 up left-hand side. 69 rather, flips it toward the net. Chases it down behind the goal. 69 plays it to 58. They throw it back to the center of the ice. The puck comes back to the point. Number 2 skates across to get it there. Carries it down low behind the net. Still with the puck. Backhands it toward the net. Deflected away by Mallory. And Wellington will pick up the loose puck there. Wellington almost had it taken away. Flips it up the center, number 2 for the Spirit. The Stars penalty's over, so the Stars now on power play for another minute 5. Pass ahead to Wellington. Wellington up the ice. Wellington 1-on-3 as the Stars were making a change. Back the other way is number 58 for the Spirit. Tried to get around Mallory. Mallory knocked the puck away along the boards. Pemberton in there. Wellington in there. Mallory comes away with the puck for the Stars and skates it up the ice. Up the right-hand side. Tried to cut it to the center ice. Gets it back. A shot right on. And the goalie's got it in the pads. Face off in the Springfield zone. 39 seconds left on the Stars power play. Lamondon in to take the face off. Puck controlled by the Spirit. Cleared, and it does pop over the stick of Mallory just outside the zone, so the Stars will have to reset. Pass down to Roberts. Roberts skates it in. Plays it back to Paulson. Paulson puts on the brakes, now sends it back to Mallory to the point. Mallory will tee one up right along the ice, blocked out in front. Paulson took a whack at it, the puck bounced over his stick. Number 75 back the other way for the Spirit. Trying to get around Mallory. Takes a bump there, the puck squirts to the corner. 75 will play it behind the net, the puck comes up near side boards. Plamondon plays it across, his pass hit a stick. Paulson comes back to get it. Paulson up the left-hand side of Plamondon. Plamondon chips it into the zone. Banked up off the boards. Paulson coming in. Plamondon takes the carom off a skate behind the net. Stars were changing defenders, so nobody to pass it to. Throws it out to Paulson. He'll send one toward the net. Loose puck right out in front. Roberts with it. Roberts throws it to the front of the goal. Puck still loose at the side of the net. Now number 75 comes away with it as the final seconds ticking off the clock here. the Springfield penalties has expired, so we're back to 5-on-5. Number 75 behind the net, loses it to the side of the goal, paddled away by Taylor, tied up behind the net, brought out to the front, and the period ends. And a very good period for the Kansas City Stars as they score 4 times, and they lead it after 1 period of play by a score of 4-0. About to start the second period of play. It's Mid-America High School Hockey League action between the Kansas City Stars and the Springfield Spirit. It's Sunday morning, a crisp Sunday morning in Springfield. We're at the Jordan Valley Ice Park. Stars scored 4 times in that opening period, and they have a 4-0 lead. There's no carryover penalties. However, Gavin Ray is still serving a 10-minute misconduct for a penalty occurred in the first period. Played off the boards. Reynolds off his stick. Shipped back out of the zone by the Spirit and played up the ice. Pass across onto the stick of 75. He pushes it down in the corner on the back end. He runs one of the Stars into the boards. Played up the boards. Reynolds reaches back to get it. Played ahead to Wayne. Wayne carries it into the zone. That shot is off the blocker and then hits the glass. Wayne gets it behind the net, looking for a pass, tried to center it. That was off a skate. Now we got a whistle, and we're going to have a penalty coming up. And this is going to go against the Spirit. Penalties are number 22, 2 minutes for roughing. The penalty comes 38 seconds into the second period, so the Stars will go on the power play for the second time in this game. Off the face-off, they control it. Played down to Evans. Evans avoids the check. Looks for a pass throw into Wellington onto the stick of Meade. Meade tried to backhand toward the net. It was blocked. 58 picks it up for the Spirit, and will chuck it down the ice. Mallory back for the Stars, reverses it far side. Pass ahead to Harris. Long pass up to Evans, who was off his skate. Puck caroms down into the corner. Number 43 and Evans down there. Puck caroms off Evans' stick right in front of the net. Puck still loose out in front. Cleared away, but not out of the zone. Mallory will tee one up, and that's deflected off a stick. It ends up in the rafters. A minute 18 on the Stars power play. When I say the puck ended up in the rafters, I'm not sure it ever came down. Meade with it. Meade tried to center it. Good denial by Springfield, and they'll clear it down. Taylor comes out of the net, and will leave it there behind the goal for Xander Mallory. Mallory leaves it for Wellington. Wellington misplayed it, so Mallory will bring it out. Mallory in front of the slide area, plays it up to Meade. Off his stick, Meade chases it down, but not in time to avoid the icing. Face-off back in the Star zone. Stars come away with it. Evans jumping the face-off there, carries it up the left-hand side. He's got Meade cutting toward the net. Evans puts on the brakes, loses the puck, picked up by number 43. He'll send it back down. Puck played there by Mallory. Mallory skates it up the center of the ice. Mallory still skating right through several players. Mallory in all alone. Got in on the goalie. The goalie kicked it away into the corner. As Mallory skated end to end, it looked like a U8 game for a second. Here's Van Heerden sending one toward the net. That's lifted over the goal and off the glass. The puck caroms all the way out of the zone, and the Stars will have to regroup. Mallory brings it back into the zone, had it poked off his stick, regains possession, plays it across to Meade. Meade backhands it down into the corner. Roberts will get there first for the Stars, or number 5 rather. Now we got a whistle, as there were some festivities going on in front of the net. Now we have Van Heerden, number 5, exchanging dinner plans. It's coincidental minors. Van Heerden for the Stars, number 5 for Springfield. Both players getting penalties for roughing. Those penalties come at 2:39 of the second period. The prior Springfield penalties expired, so we're back to 5-on-5. Penalty just expired. Now Springfield gets their fifth skater on the ice. Off the face-off is backhanded behind the net. Number 2 will get there for Springfield. Lays it up the boards. Clemond and Cook. Cook keeps it in the zone. Cook got knocked down. Puck sent back into the zone and then cleared out. Number 0 for Springfield sends it up. Played across. Tried to get it to Roberts, but a good denial by Springfield. Roberts gets it back and sends it behind the net. Paulson there gets his stick on it as he denies the pass up the board. Now the puck squirts to the side of the net, taken there by number 2 for the Spirit. Number 2 loses the puck, now clears it out of the zone. And played back by Cook up to Paulson. Paulson with Clemond cutting toward the net. Paulson tried to throw on toward the net. That was deflected. Puck ends up behind the goal. Clemond gets it for the Stars. Banks it off the boards. We got a penalty coming up to Springfield. Delayed penalty, and now Springfield will gain possession. And the Stars are going to go back on the power play. Springfield penalties to number 2, 2 minutes for elbowing. Penalty comes at 3:33 of the second period. The Stars back on the power play. Tony Wayne in the face-off circle. Stars control it. Pemberton along the boards, gets tied up along there. Played back to the point. Jasper couldn't keep it in, and now here's a chance for number 29. He catches up to the puck, but good back check by Mallory to prevent him from cutting toward the net. Puck ends up behind the goal. Jasper comes away with it for the Stars and leaves it there for Wayne. Wayne will skate it out from behind the goal. Plays it ahead to Reynolds. Reynolds, center of the ice to Wayne. Wayne brings it in, puts on the brakes. Now plays it behind the net, still with the puck. Gets bumped along the boards. Brings it to the front of the net, tried to stuff it in near side, but the goalie got the pad down. Here's Reynolds sending one into the corner. Played up along the boards. Mallory will keep it in. Mallory will send one toward the net. Gets the redirect from Pemberton, but the goalie made the save. Another shot and another save. A couple of great scoring chances for the Stars there, especially on the redirect. As Mallory sent it toward the goal, and Reynolds got the stick on it, but the goalie made a nice save. Here's Mallory skating it up the ice. Mallory with it again, still with the puck. Tried to bring it to the front of the net. Now he's trying to stuff it in. Reynolds to the back end, throws it toward the net, saved by the goalie. Clear but not out. That hit Wayne. Reynolds picks up the puck, leaves it there for Mallory. Mallory had it taken away by Springfield and hoisted down. Laid up the boards, intercepted. Here's a chance for number 869, but a good play by Jasper to take the puck away. Jasper's pass for Evans was too far, and the Stars will get whistled for an icing. 9:49 to play in the second period. 22 seconds left on the penalty to the Spirit number 2. Spirit controlled the face-off, and the Stars quickly regain possession. Loose puck at center. Number 69. Oh, he puts a body on Harris. Kind of hit simultaneously, and Harris took the wrong end of that hit. Marchand retreats back, sends it out of the zone. Loose puck at center. Number 90 will send it into the zone as the penalty time's now expired. The Spirit back at full strength. Played up the boards. Evans for Willington. Willington avoids a check. Willington brings it into the zone. Had the puck roll off his stick. It's played to the corner. Played up the sideboards. Chipped around Marchand, and here's a chance for number 9, 2-on-1. Number 9 in the corner. Threw it right through the goal crease. Number 2 in the corner. Plays it behind the net. Brings it out to the circle. Plays it back to the point to number 2. And the pass underneath the stick. And all the way down the ice. The goalie comes out to play it. Number 2 with Meade on the forecheck. Number 2 gets away. And skates it up the center of the ice. Now pushes it into the neutral zone. Picked up there by number 0. He'll send it around behind the net. Puck ends up near side corner. Marchand grabs it for the Stars. Tries to play it ahead. The puck ends up behind the net. Here's for looking for a centering pass. That was denied. Player gets it back. Sends it out. Now we got a penalty coming up to the Stars. A delayed penalty. Goalie will head to the bench. As Springfield still has possession. Meade on the forecheck. The puck played back. Now here's a pass up ahead, and the Stars will gain possession, and we'll get the whistle. Stars penalties to Nick Willington, 2 minutes for tripping. Penalty comes at 6:44 of the second period. Springfield back on the power play. Number 69 in the face-off circle. He'll take it opposite Tony Wayne. Puck tied up in the circle. Springfield comes away with it back to the point here. The shot by number 69 high off the glass. Puck caroms up the near side boards. Number 58 avoids one defender. Skates it in. Now the puck gets poked into the corner. Skated out by number 69 who plays it behind the net. 58 takes it there. He takes a hit by Pemberton. Played behind the net. Number 58 with it. 58 skates it out. Puts on the brakes. Now plays it back and underneath the stick of the defenseman and all the way down the ice. Number 91 with Pemberton on the forecheck. His pass off the boards is going to be held in by Wayne. He sends one toward the net, and the goalie gloves it as the puck just sitting out there, and Tony Wayne put it on a tee and sent a driver right in on goal. The goalie made a good save. Springfield controls the face-off behind the net. This is number 5 with it. Long pass down the ice that misses everything and goes down for an icing. Face-off back in the Springfield zone. Still a minute 9 on the Willington penalty. Puck controlled by Springfield. A pass to hit the back of the net. Here's Paulson with it behind the goal. Got Plamanin cutting toward the net. His centering pass was deflected. And Springfield back the other way. Number 75 into the zone. Number 75 skates it behind the net. Leaves it there for 29. Threw it in front of the net. Plamanin denied that. He tried to clear it. That was knocked down by Springfield. Played down into the corner. Number 0 will get it far side corner. Number 0 plays it back to the point to number 5. Puck came out of the zone and sent back in. And the linesman standing right there will blow it for offsides. Face-off outside the Star zone. 32 seconds left on the penalty to Nick Willington. Played to the blue line, picked up there by number 58. Good back check by Plamanin, but 58 still with the puck. Comes away with it, gets bumped along the boards by Mallory. Mallory picks up the puck and hoists it down the ice. The goalie almost misplayed it at the side of the goal. Paulson on the forecheck, harassing number 71. Almost took it away. The puck ends up at the side of the goal. Now Springfield able to bring it out of the zone. Number 58 takes the pass off the boards. Entry pass is sent in toward the net. And just as the penalty expires, the puck will be covered up by Taylor. Nick Willington in to take the face-off opposite number 69 for the orange-sweatered Springfield Spirit. I guess that's orange, I don't know. Red, orange. Bouncing puck toward the net, goes just wide of the goal. Just kind of took it looked like a football bouncing down the field. Sometimes the puck can do that when you have a biscuit-shaped object. It doesn't always bounce the way you think it might. Now here's a pass across to Ray. Ray plays it down into the corner. 22 chips up the boards. Meade stepped in front of that. Number 69. Meade puts a body on him. Number 22 comes away behind the net. Now we got a penalty coming up. And I think this is going to go against the Stars. But then again, I could be wrong, as it appears to be against the Spirit. Number 69, the guilty party there for a cross-check. Penalty comes at 9:16 of the second period. Stars back on the power play. Puck tied up the circle. Stars come away with it. Marchand back to the point. He tees one up. That was blocked out in front. Willington with a backhand, and the goalie's got it in the glove. Face off to the right of the Springfield goal. Again, the puck tied up at the circle. Comes back to the point. Marchand plays it down off the stick of Evans. Number 43 will grab it there. He tried to clear it, but healed it. Springfield gets it back, but can't clear it out of the zone. Marchand over to Meade. Meade puts on the brakes. Tried to throw it right out front. Here's a chance, and a nice save on a pass into Willington. Puck ends up behind the net. Wellington got good lumber on that one. Evans could catch up to it. Springfield gets the puck. Still can't clear it out of the zone. This is poked back in by Marchand. Another good poke check by Marchand to keep it in the zone. Meade with the puck behind the net. Got Wellington standing right out there. Pass it from Marchand. Tried to get it to Evans. Puck thrown into the slot area. Cleared but held in by Ray. He sends one toward the net that hit the side of the goal. Ray pinching in down low. Ray falls down. Evans picks up the puck in the corner. Goes right through the crease. Off the goalie's stick. Bouncing puck. Cleared. Puck still in the zone. And now Springfield will finally get it out of the zone. 54 seconds left on the penalty. Here's a pass that's deflected off the stick. Gloved down by Meade. Meade will play it back to Ray. He'll skate it behind the net. Meade sends it up to Marchand. Marchand. Long pass up to Meade. Meade sends it across ice to Wellington. The puck carried off the boards and through his skates. Taken there by Springfield. A good back check by Pemberton, and Pemberton's going to get a penalty as he hauled down number 29. And we'll skate 4-on-4 for 31 seconds. If Pemberton goes in the box for 2 minutes, that penalty comes at 10:45 of the second period. Skate 4-on-4 for 31 seconds, and then Springfield will go on a power play. Face-off controlled by the Stars. Here's Harris skating up the left-hand side. Trying to get around the defender. Does. He's got Reynolds cutting toward the net, but a sliding Springfield player denied the entry pass. Stars keep it in the zone. Harris with the puck on the backhand. Throws it into Reynolds. Reynolds throws one toward the net, and he whips it wide. Chipped toward the front of the net by Jasper. Played back to Wayne at the point. Wayne able to keep it in the zone. Plays it across to Harris. One-timer right on. Pad save, number 5. Flips the puck up in the air. The Stars penalty's over. Now Springfield is on a power play. Number 69 coming out of the box. If the teammate could have got the puck to him, he would have been all alone. Here's Wayne back the other way. Has it poked off the stick. Nearly caught up with it. Number 8 will backhand it out of the zone. Harris pinching in. Gets it to Reynolds. Reynolds had it knocked off his stick, but Wayne there for the Stars. And he'll munch a few seconds off the clock as he plays it back to Jasper. Sent down to Harris. He fires it down the ice. Puck comes up near side boards. Reynolds on the forecheck. Ties up one of the speared along the boards. Loose puck in the corner, number 5. There to help out and come away with the puck. Right up the ice. 45 seconds left on the Springfield penalty. Number 5 right to the front of the net. A shot. And the save made by Taylor. Did the puck go up and over the glass? Yeah, puck must have gone over the glass because they're bringing the face-off outside the zone. I lost sight of the puck after the shot. Here's number 43. Sends it down to 75. It brings it into the zone. Skates it across the blue line. Throws it in the slot area. Intercepted by Mallory, who backhands it out of the zone. Number 43 to his own blue line. Sends it up to 69 off his stick. Cook there for the Stars. Roberts will send it back to the blue line where it's taken there by 43. He'll play it down to number 29 right in front of us. Pass to the center of the ice to number 75. Cuts it back to the middle. Carries it into the zone, trying to skate around a couple of Stars. Still has the puck. Back to the point. Here's number 29 with a shot and a nice save by Taylor. Puck behind the net. Sent along the boards. Picked up there by 29. Back to the high point off the stick. I think the pass was intended for number 5, but 51 got in front of it and then swatted down the ice. Almost put it up into the Springfield bench. Pemberton gets down there first for the Stars. As the penalty's over, Stars back at full strength. Here's a shot and a Walter Ward save by the goalie. Play to the center of the ice. Number 29 will pick it up there in the slot area and backhand it out of the zone. Stars send it right back in. We're under 2 minutes to play in the second period. Number 51 with the puck behind the net. Long pass off a skate. That caroms down the ice and will result in an icing against the Spirit. Faceoff will come back in the Springfield zone. 1:44 to play in the second period. The Stars with a 4-0 lead. Faceoff tied up the circle. Loose puck picked up there by number 91 for the Spirit. He carries it out of the zone, had it knocked off his stick. Ray will grab the puck in his own blue line and play it across to Marchand. Up ahead to Meade into the zone. Evans reaches back for the puck, tried to bring it into the slot area. It's going to be held into the point by Ray. He backhands it down to the net. Wellington picks up the puck, tried to get it around the defender. Evans backhands the puck to Wellington. He plays it back to the point. Cross ice pass to Marchand. He'll pick up the puck off the zone, sends it toward the net, redirected right on, and the goalie's got it in the pads. Stars control the draw. Marchand had it knocked off his stick, but Willington there for the Stars. Willington tried to navigate his way through a couple of Spirit, had the puck taken away. It's behind the goal. Evans chipped at it. Puck ends up near side corner. Under a minute to play in the period. Back to the point, held in by Ray. Ray's shot was blocked. Marchand couldn't settle a bouncing puck as it comes up out of the zone, and he'll backhand it in behind the goal. Played up off the boards. Number 91 steps into it. He gets knocked down by Evans. Loose puck for Marchand. Marchand in the slide area. Shot that was blocked by number 29 and cleared out of the zone. Ray will get the puck in the corner, skate it behind his own net. Flips it up in the air. That hit a Spirit player. Ray gets it back. Had it knocked off his stick inside the zone. Here's the chance for number 29. Centers it out to 4. 4 had the puck knocked off his stick, and the Stars able to get it out of the zone. The rolling puck goes down and whistle for it and icing. 13 and 1/10 seconds to play in the second period. The face-off to the left of Taylor. Off the face-off. Reynolds stepped in front of that. Pemberton comes away with it for the Stars. Fan down the shot. He gets hauled down, and we got a penalty coming up to Springfield as Pemberton got hauled down, and the Stars are going to go back on a power play. Springfield penalties to number 5, 2 minutes for tripping. The penalty comes at the 14:58 mark of the second period. Just 2 seconds to play in the period. Off the face-off, a shot that's blocked, and the period ends. And as we go to the intermission at the end of 2 periods of play, it's the Kansas City Stars 4, the Springfield Spirit nothing. Welcome back as we're about to start the third period of play. It's Mid-America High School Hockey League action between the Kansas City Stars and the Springfield Spirit from the Jordan Valley Ice Park in Springfield, Missouri. Stars came out fast in this game, scored 35 seconds into the contest, ended up with 4 goals in that first period. No scoring in the second period, so that's where we are, still at 4-0. There is a carryover penalty, that to number 5 for Springfield. He has a minute 58 left in that minor penalty. Be Willington taking the opening face-off for the Stars. On the line with Kyle Mead and Austin Evans. For Springfield, number 75 will skate into the circle. And we're underway. Off the face-off is pulled back into the Stars zone. Harris plays it behind the net for Jasper. Jasper has a little trouble gathering it up off the boards. Now plays it ahead to Willington. Willington up the left-hand side. Had it poked off his stick. The puck ends up in the corner. Number 2, and Willington chasing it down. Good play by Evans. Almost step in front of that. Poked away nicely by Harris onto the stick of Willington. Willington back to Harris. Skates it back to the point. Down to Willington along the boards. Had trouble getting the puck. Take a hit along the boards. Mead to help out. Mead back to the point. Here's a shot along the ice by Harris. It's wide of the goal. Jasper chips in. Plays it down to Evans. Evans brings it out. Sends it across the ice off his stick and deflected up over the glass. Face-off will be to the right of the Springfield goalie, number 77. Off the face-off, Mead tried to direct it toward the net. The puck squirts to the corner. Played back to the point. Mallory shoots it down low to Mead off his stick, taken there by one of the Spirit. We got a penalty coming up against the Stars. And there's the whistle. It's going to be a hooking call, and that'll nullify the Stars' power play. Penalties to Kyle Mead, 2 minutes for hooking. That penalty comes at 1:01 into the third period. So we will go 4 on 4 for 58 seconds. And then Springfield will go on the power play. Number 0 takes the puck behind the net. Gets harassed there by Willington, still with the puck, plays it out to the top of the circle. Nice play by Evans to lift the stick, and the Stars come away with it 3-on-2. Here's Mallory up the center of the ice, cuts it wide, now has to circle back as the play would have been offside. We got a collision between Mallory and number 0, right in front of the Springfield bench. Number 51 skates it through center, carries it into the zone, takes it wide, gets harassed there by Van Heerden, still with the puck. Van Heerden knocks the puck off his stick. Puck skirts to the corner. Gavin Ray will pick it up for the Stars. Ray cuts it back to the center of the ice, loses the puck, now regains possession, carries it into the zone down the left-hand side, avoids a check, still with the puck behind the net. Tried to throw it out in front for Evans. The puck pops high up in the air. Willington took a swing at it. The puck bounced over his stick. Now a good play by number 58 to get around, and Ray puts a body on Lee. That's number 58 for Springfield. Ray back the other way for the Stars with Marchand. The penalty to Springfield's over. They're on the power play. Now here's a wrister right on. 6-8 right out in front, and the net gets knocked loose and up against the board, so we'll get a whistle as the puck caromed right out in front of the goal. We get the net put back into place. The faceoff will come outside the zone. Springfield's now in the power play. They have another 55 seconds left on the penalty to Meade. Stars play it in the zone. Number 5 banks it off the boards. Ray stepped in front of that, but number 75 comes away with it 2-on-1. Here's a shot right on. Rebound kicked out away by Taylor. Another shot sent right in on net. Taylor made that save. The puck at the side of the goal. Cleared but not out. Taken away by number 5. Now we got a whistle. And looks like the net got knocked loose on this end. We'll keep the face-off in the Star zone. To the left of Matthew Taylor, number 0. Tony Wayne taking the draw. It's controlled by Springfield. Number 51 banks it off the boards. That's number 29 with it. Goes in the slot area, but the puck was deflected and goes all the way down the ice. Number 5 will chase it down and carry it behind the net with Tony Wayne on the forecheck. Now reverses it far side. Number 5. Backhand pass too far for number 75. Ray tried to clear it out, but that hit 75, and Ray gets his own deflection and plays it up for Marchand off his stick. It's going to be held in by Springfield. Played down to 29. Leaves it there for number 0. Back end to 29. Looking for a centering pass. Here's number 5 with a puck rolled off his stick. He was skating in all alone, but he couldn't control the pass. Now the penalty to Meade is over. Just in time to have a whistle for an icing. They'll bring the face-off back in the Star zone. Penalties are over. We're back to 5-on-5 as Harris plays it around the boards up the far hand side. Pemberton's going to get there for the Stars. Then we're going to head to Reynolds. The pass is off a skate. Sent back into the Stars zone. Swung out by Evans. That goes down the ice. Deflected, so no icing. Played ahead. Reynolds stepped in front of the pass. Now Reynolds gets the puck back. Reynolds with a wrister, and he scores! Reynolds with the neutral zone turnover. Took the puck and wristed it up over the goalie's shoulder. And the Stars take a 5-0 lead with 11:29 to play in the third period. Reynolds' second goal of the game. Goal comes at 3:31 of this third period. Puck taken by Jasper, played across to Harris. Harris up with Commandant off his stick. It's an unassisted goal. Pinching up his Harris to keep it in the zone. Commandant not able to keep it in. And the puck goes down the ice. Jasper will catch up to it and skate it behind the net. Jasper ahead to Harris. Harris flips it off the board, try to get it to Commandant. The puck ends up on the bench in front of Coach Savilski. Ken Cook on the face-off. He pulls it back out of the reach of Mallory. Mallory gets it behind the net. Try to get Commandant in the pass too far. Now it comes off the stick. Here's a chance for Cook. Cook puts on the brakes. Cook throws one in on net. The puck ends up behind the goal. Now it skirts through the pads behind the net. Springfield there to swipe it away. The puck's still in the zone. Commandant with it. Commandant goes out in front. Cook swung at it and missed. Cook gets it back, sends it toward the net. It goes behind the goal. Paulson there for the Stars. Cook comes away with it, tries to stuff it in near side. The goalie had the pad there in time. Cook comes away with it. Cook all over this shift as he backhands one toward the net and into the glove of the goalie. Good shift for Ted and Cook. We had a couple of scoring chances. He tried to stuff one in. The goalie got the pad across with a great opportunity. Now here to hit on one of the Spirit. Springfield fans wanted the penalty. Puck sent through the neutral zone down into the zone. Then Hearden banks it off the boards, gets it up to Mead. Here's Mead into the zone with Willington and Evans. Mead throws it, that deflected right toward the net. Puck ended up at the side of the net, played to the corner. Sent around behind the net, hit Evans. Puck comes to the front of the goal. Willington with a backhander, he scores! Willington backhanded it toward the net. It went underneath the goalie's pads through the 5-hole and into the back of the net. And the Stars now have a 6-0 lead with 9:50 to play in the third period. I believe it's Willington getting the goal. The goal comes at 5:10 of the third period. And the Stars now have an even half dozen. Played up the boards. Willington gets it 3-on-2 with Mead. Long pass up to Mead up the left-hand side. Throws it behind the net. Puck caroms. Evans gets it. Evans looking for a pass. Throws it to the front of the net. Puck deflects right in front of the goal. Still loose out in front. And the goalie's got it underneath the pads, and we get the whistle. Face off in the Springfield zone. On the face-off, plays it back to Marchand. Marchand keeps it in the zone. Here's number 0, fanned on the shot. Marchand back the other way, gets it up to Pemberton. Pemberton cuts it back to the center, throws it right in on net. Goalie will glove it and hang on. Off to the right of the goal. Marchand steps in to play it down in the corner. Pemberton has the puck. Pemberton to the backhand. Throws it right through the goal crease. Picked up there by Springfield. And now Marchand called down one of the Spirit. He got a penalty. Got away with one here. Just shot this on off the stick of Taylor. And he puts the glove down to cover it up. Puck played back to the point. Here's one sent toward the net off the stick of Taylor. Puck comes up the near side board. Ray bumps into a Spirit. Loose puck picked up by Ray. Ray cuts it through the center of the ice. Ray gets around the defender. Shot right on. Rebound came out in front. Pemberton gets it. Now we got a whistle. We're going to have a penalty coming up for the Stars. To Holden Pemberton, 2 minutes for boarding. That will also come with a 10-minute misconduct. Ethan Clemonda will come to the bench to serve the minor. The penalty comes at the 6:02 mark. Sorry, the 6:32 mark. Springfield back on the power play. That's number 5 with it at the point. Sends it across off the skate and out of the zone. Number 51 will have to regroup as he skates it back near his own blue line. Pass ahead to number 29, circling it back to number 5. Now sent up there. Picked up by number 0, he'll send it right in. Stick save, rebound out in front. Number 25 couldn't get there in time. Good play by Jasper to deny number 29 a chance to put the rebound in. Puck to the corner, number 29, banks it off the board. Jasper got his stick on it, tried to glove it away. Puck sitting right up on the dasher. Now chipped ahead, and Harris will get it and send it down. Well, here's Reynolds on the forecheck. Reynolds comes away with the puck. Got Mead right out, or Wayne right out in front. Gets it to Wayne. Wayne from the high slot. His shot was blocked. The puck comes down. Wayne gets it back. Wayne lays it down low for Reynolds. Reynolds in the corner. Throws it right through the goal crease. Through the slot area, rather. Puck still in the zone. Now Springfield comes away with it, but Tony Wayne gets it back for the Stars. Overskates the puck at center, regains possession. Tried to get around the defender. Number 75 comes away with the puck. 3-on-2 for the Spirit. Into the zone, cuts into the center of the ice, sends a shot wide of the goal. Number 0 has it behind the net. Number 0 in the corner, skates by one of his defenders, can't avoid the referee. Plays it to number 75 behind the net. Centering the pass, it was off a stick. Backhanded by number 0, the puck bouncing up in the air. And that'll be played with a high stick, and we'll get a whistle, and the faceoff will come outside the Springfield zone. Correction, the faceoff will come in the Springfield zone. 16 seconds left on the minor penalty, the minor portion of the penalty to Pemberton. Ethan Plamondon sitting in the box serving that. Now, if the shots on goal are correct, it shows shots 27-9 in favor of the Stars, which seems pretty indicative, I think, of what it really is. Number 69 plays around behind the net. I always get a little leery of the people counting shots because a lot of times there's a hometown bias. Now Plamondon out of the box, Stars at full strength through the shot, stick save. Puck comes to the corner. Number 2 with it. Number 2 had it knocked away. Cook backhands it down off the stick of Roberts. Player fell down. Roberts pokes it ahead. Plamondon picks up the loose puck, carries it into the zone, but Roberts was still in the zone, and we'll have a whistle for it offsides. Face off outside the zone, played into the zone. Number 43 will take the puck behind his net, plays it up the far near side board. Number 2 with it for Springfield. We're under 6 minutes to play in the game now. Loses the puck, still in the zone, but picked up there by number 2. He'll skate it up the right-hand side. Tries to get around Mallory, chases the puck down in the corner. Takes a hit behind the net by Van Heerden, but still has the puck, brings it out, looks to center it. That was intercepted by Van Heerden. Here from the Stars back. Knocked off his stick. Now ahead to Roberts. Roberts 2-on-1 to Plamondon. Roberts with that shot, he wristed it off the glass. Puck goes to the corner. Plamondon had it knocked off his stick. Intercepted by Wellington, right out in front, shot! And a nice save by the goalie. Wellington gets knocked down. Another shot on goal for the Stars. Here's a wrister off the face-off. Blocker save. Clear but not out. Mead swings it back down into the corner. Wellington and number 42. Wellington is going to come away with the puck as number 42 blew a tire. Puck in the corner. Paulson picks it up for the Stars, tries to play it back to the point, gets it back, cycles it back down low, but Springfield able to get it out of the zone. Pass ahead to Mead just outside the zone. Mead will carry it back in, sends it wide of the goal. Puck caroms up all the way up to the point. Springfield gets it out of the zone. Here's number 91 up the left-hand side, but a nice back check by Paulson. He tried to center it. Paulson got a stick on it and played out of the zone. Mead comes and picks up the puck. Mead trying to get around the defender, but it's chipped back to center and taken there by number 91 up to 0, 0 into the zone. Ray denies that, carries the puck behind the net, tries to play it ahead, and a puck rolled off his heel. Number 0 in the corner takes a bump by Wellington. Wellington ends up with the puck too far for Mead, held into the point, played around into the corner. The Marchand there for the Stars. He'll swing it up the boards. Paulson will chip it down the ice and chase after it, but number 29 will get there first for the Spirit. They play it out of the zone. Wellington touched it. The puck goes in. It would have been offside. Springfield with a chance to regroup. Here's a long pass that goes down the ice. It's on goal, so Taylor will play it there for Gavin Ray. Long pass up, tried to get it to Mead. It was underneath his stick and goes down and whistle for an icing. Face off back in the Stars zone. 3:56 to play. The Stars with a comfortable 6-0 lead. Really the only thing that remains to be seen is what the final score is and whether or not Matthew Taylor can end the game with a shutout. Here's the chance for Evans on the right-hand side. Evans across, trying to get it to Reynolds, but the puck rolled off his stick and wide of the goal. Number 58 spins it out, held in by Wayne. Wayne sends it in, but taken there by number 58 for the Spirit. Gains the red line, sends it around behind the net. Harris will get it for the Stars, plays it up the boards to Evans. Evans to the center of the ice to Wayne. Here's Wayne with Reynolds. Over to Reynolds. Reynolds shot right on. He hit the goal post. Puck caroms out. Harris was there. Wayne gets the puck, loses it right in the center. Puck ends up at the side of the net. Number 5 picks it up. He'll hoist it up off the glass and down the ice. And this will be an icing against Springfield. Great opportunity for, I think just a bit ago now, Ramadan on the back check, chases it down, gets it up to Cook. Cook lays it across, bouncing puck, taken there by Roberts. Puck just outside the zone. Jasper regroup back at his own blue line. Technical difficulty with my microphone as these Stars get whistled for an icing. Face off to the right of Taylor. Number 69 in the circle along with Willington for the Stars. Willington wins it. Back to Van Heerden behind the net. He'll play it up the boards. Mead pokes it down the ice and we'll have a whistle for another icing. Controlled by Springfield, number 43. That shot was blocked by Mead. Puck held in the zone. Now the Stars do get it out. Here's Paulson with it. Paulson over to Mead. Mead carries it into the zone. Lost it momentarily. Gets it back. Tried to get it back to Paulson. Played to the slot area. Loose puck there. Picked up by Springfield and sent out of the zone. Back to Mallory. Mallory circles it to the red line. Plays it into the zone. And throws it out for Van Heerden. Threw it out to Willington, who's cutting toward the net. But Springfield able to get it and clear it out of the zone. And Mallory will chase it back. Carry it behind his own net. Under 2 minutes to play. Reverse back into the corner for Van Heerden. Van Heerden, long pass up to Mead. Mead with Willington. Stars have a 3-on-1. Here's Mallory. Mallory will 2-1 up and send it wide of the net. Mead gets the rebound, gets bumped along the boards. Gets the puck back, plays it down to Willington. Here's a shot. Willington scores. And there's the extra point. Willington gets the goal with 1:34 to play in the third period. Goal comes at the 13:26 mark. If there was any doubt whatsoever, that lingering doubt is now 7-0. Here's a chance for Wayne behind the net. Wayne still with the puck. Plays it down to Evans. He was on his knees at the time. Evans had it taken away. Number 69 with it up the boards. Off a skate. Puck still in the zone. Get off the boards. Hit along the boards. Right ahead, 51 can get it under a minute to play in the game. Puck played ahead. Here's Reynolds with the shot. That was blocked. Puck ended up along the boards. Taken there by good hit by Evans. Evans is going to get called. Penalty to Austin Evans. 2 minutes for interference, a penalty at the 14:23 mark. So the Stars will finish the game on the penalty kill, following the Springfield goal. Certainly they want to avoid that to keep the shutout intact. This is Gray cutting it back to the center of the ice, leaves it there for backhand opportunity by Wayne behind the net. Reynolds with it. Reynolds just bumped along the boards, kicked up the corner. Reynolds crashes into the board. Springfield comes away with it with about 10 seconds to play. Here's number 58 trying to cut to the net. 58 with a shot right at the side of the goal. And it'll be held. And they're going to let the clock run down. Ending the hockey game. And our final score from the Jordan Valley Ice Park in Springfield, Missouri, it's the Kansas City Stars 7, the Springfield Spirit 0.